Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. It is the 4th of July. I'm Lily Wu.
And I'm Blake Smith. Happy Independence Day. Happy Independence Day to you.
And happy 4th.
Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day across most of KAKE land. We have a chance for storms, but I think the chance is pretty small for much of today, which is great news. If you're headed outside, do not cancel those outdoor plans. Just keep it in the back of your mind. You might see a storm later on this afternoon. Where are we seeing the storms right now? Let me give you a live look at KAKE's Doppler HD. We did have storms overnight across southwest Kansas. Most of those are gone and over the border into northwestern portions of Oklahoma, but we are still hanging on to a couple of isolated showers just to the east of Liberal. For the most part, those will break up over the next hour or so. And then later on today, if we're going to see any storms, I think the best chance through the afternoon will be in western Kansas. We kind of have a bullseye across northwest Kansas with a slight chance for some severe storms later on today. They'll be moving from north to south, so I think for the most part, Wichita will be dry through the afternoon. As we head toward the evening, we might see a few more storms coming into the metro. A lot of sunshine right now. A live look downtown with the Emprise Bank KAKE Cam. It is 70 degrees already here in Wichita. We're on our way to the 90s later on this afternoon. 68 right now for Salina and 66 degrees in Goodland. So let's show you that 10-hour forecast starting at noon today. Right around 84 degrees, a partly cloudy sky basically all day long for Wichita. 90 degrees at 4 o'clock, and then we'll start to increase the chances for storms later on this evening, but you can see it's still just about a 20% chance for showers and storms. We have much better chances on the planner. I'll show those to you coming up in just a few minutes. Lily?
Thank you, Blake. Well, new this morning, 2 people seriously hurt in a fight at a southeast Wichita bar. It happened at the 300 Discotheque bar near Harry and Woodlawn. Police were called out to the report of a large disturbance around 2 this morning. Police found 2 people unconscious laying on the parking lot and transported them to the hospital. They don't know if the victims were kicked, stomped, or hit with bottles.
It was a large fight that started inside of the club and came outside. There are numerous people that were involved, but only 2 had to go to the hospital.
Police are also looking for surveillance video from surrounding businesses. And last night in northeast Wichita, a man was arrested and a woman is recovering after she was stabbed in the thigh in the 1400 block of North Grove. Police were called to the report of 2 people fighting in the street just after 6 p.m. The woman was taken to the hospital with critical injuries.
Anytime there's a laceration close to an artery, they automatically make it critical, but she will be stitched up and released shortly.
Officers say the man arrested was in a domestic relationship with that woman and was booked on 1 count of aggravated battery. Kansas highway troopers have identified the driver who hit a motorcyclist and left the scene on Friday around 7 p.m. The wreck happened on Kellogg near I-235. The motorcyclist was taken to the hospital. According to the crash log, the driver of the car made an illegal U-turn on the highway, causing that accident. Police arrest a homeowner's son after a house fire in South Wichita. Firefighters were called to the 1600 block of West Haskell near Pawnee and Seneca just before 2:30 yesterday afternoon. Crews quickly managed to get the fire under control. One neighbor says they saw the homeowner's son leaving the house.
We told him the house was on fire, the smoke. Well, he told us to let it burn.
The son's name and damage estimates on that fire have not been released. Troopers have identified the victim in yesterday's deadly 2-vehicle crash in Harvey County. 60-year-old Daryl Wacker of Potwin was turning north on Oliver from K-196 when he was struck from behind. Wacker's tanker went into the ditch and caught fire. The driver who hit him was 69-year-old Glenn Ashcraft of Newton. He and his passenger were taken to St. Francis in serious condition. And 1 person was hurt in a fiery crash near the Kingman and Harper County line yesterday morning. The crash happened on Highway K2 north of Danville. Troopers say it involved a semi and another truck. At least 1 person was taken to the hospital. Both lanes of the highway were closed for a few hours. Take a look at this video. 9 people hurt during a fireworks show in Avon, Colorado last night. A shell apparently exploded in its tube rather than firing correctly into the sky. 9 people were treated and released for minor burns. Sedgwick County residents, there's a special hotline set aside for non-emergencies today. People can also use this line to report loud parties and general noise complaints where there is no disturbance or other illegal activity going on. The non-emergency line was created to prevent an influx of nuisance calls that block the line from emergency calls. If someone calls 911 with a non-emergency, they'll be transferred to the non-emergency line. Expect more police and fire present over the weekend.
Police and fire departments patrol the city, specifically on the 3rd and 4th of July. Those are kind of the heavy use nights. Police and fire units are out on patrol looking for instances where illegal fireworks are being used or in instances where fireworks are being used in a way that they weren't intended to be used.
You can report noise and fireworks complaints when nothing is on fire and no one is hurt. That phone number is on your screen and it is 290-1011. In the crime tracker now, family members of a Wichita mother murdered last week say the suspect was a friend. Police arrested 26-year-old Marvin Ray Jr. in connection to the murder of Sierra Ray. He was serving time in prison for aggravated battery and criminal damage to property. 27-year-old Sierra Ray's boyfriend found her body inside her home in northeast Wichita last week on Thursday. Her 3-year-old daughter was inside the house unharmed. Sierra's sister Candace Ray says she met Gray about 3 weeks ago. She adds that the arrest is a burden lifted off her shoulders, but she still doesn't understand why her little sister was killed.
It never crossed my mind that he would do anything like that. I mean, he seemed like an all right guy.
She says Sierra met Gray when they were kids, but recently reunited as friends. Gray has served time in prison for aggravated battery and criminal damage to property. Police aren't releasing a motive in Sierra Ray's death and haven't said how she was killed. Investigators are expected to meet with the district attorney next week on that case. Now, Ray's funeral will be held on Tuesday at 11 a.m. at St. Andrew's Church near 25th and Hillside. The Ray family just buried Sierra's sister in February. Now they're struggling to find the money for her funeral. If you would like to help, you can go to KAKE.com and click on Find It for a link to Ray's GoFundMe page. A local veteran is closer to independence, and he credits a couple of local organizations for helping him get out of the street and into a home.
7 days ago, I was, wasn't sure what I'd eat or when I'd eat, or, didn't have any money, didn't have a job.
We shared Josh Jernigan's story on Thursday. He tells me he's grateful for the Wichita Police Department's homeless outreach team and Passageways. Now, Passageways is a fairly new nonprofit that is helping homeless veterans in Wichita. The program serves as a home for men who need a hand up to support and get them out of the streets. Passageways took in their first gentleman on January 5th. 17 men have graduated from that program in the last 6 months. Each time a former homeless veteran gets their own apartment, they can get items from this garage to help them furnish their new home.
You have dignity. When you come into life, you should have the same when you leave, and nobody should be homeless. And we are all here for a reason, and our passion was to help these veterans.
They don't give hands out, they give a hand up, and that's a good motto to live by, I think. They do a great job at that.
Josh is now employed with a job and has a bed to sleep. He's looking forward to reuniting with his daughter and son. We have more information on ways you can help local homeless veterans get assistance and ways you can help. Just go to KAKE.com and click on KakeLand Cares.